Hey, everyone.
Hi, you stupid fucking idiot.
Stop it?
Okay, I guess I'm the stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
This week on the pod, we have an incredible guest. It's Nori Reed, a comedian, a writer, a Twitter enthusiast.
We have a great conversation about their life, their journey to find comedy, dating, Grindr screenshots, all of that. I had such a good time talking with Nori.
It's a really fun episode, so I hope you guys really love and enjoy it. And then make sure to go follow Nori. She about to blow up.
Yeah, and she got a lot of jokes in there too.
She funny. She funnier than you for sure. All right, enjoy the episode.
Bye.
Forever Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks? Hi, I'm Big Dipper, and that's Meatball. And welcome back to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
There you go. You got it.
You're welcome.
How are you, Meatball?
I'm living my best life.
I see some sequins in the back. Is it sequin dot, or is that looks like expensive fabric?
It was expensive sequin fabric. It was $25 a yard.
Oh, you just reached to it gracefully and then pulled your arm back.
I couldn't. It's a dress. I made a dress yesterday. I was having a panic attack because I did come in contact with someone who has COVID, and we were both unmasked. So I am self-isolating, not doing anything, and waiting to get my test results back.
If only the rest of the world took your lead and followed your suit. What do they call that?
Followed my suit, my shiny suit that I made. No, I felt like Bianca Del Rio because I feel like right before a show when she starts stressing out, she just starts making a ton of costumes for the show. Are you do you follow her Instagram? Because right now she's making you don't follow Bianca Del Rio's Instagram?
Oh, no, I do. But I don't know.
No, you heard it here first. Dipper hates Bianca.
Don't
Said least deserving winner.
Listen,
she's never lip synced. How dare she even compete?
If we're going to bring in hot takes here, I think we might as well bring on our special guest for today. We are very happy to have with us comedian Nori Reed.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I just want to start. Just the way that you just came for Bianca Del Rio was kind of hard for me. Just want to be honest. Just the way that you really just savagely just destroyed her was really hard to just to hear.
Wait, what did I do?
I'm just kidding.
No, I thought I was saying respectful things. Oh well. She could take it.
You don't know about comedy today, people?
I don't do jokes. I don't know how comedy works.
Nori tells jokes. So
I do know that. I've watched a lot of jokes from her.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's pull back the curtain here. We have never met, any of us. I mean, well, I've met Meatball before. But welcome. This is so exciting. Thank you for doing this blindly.
I know it's it's my first, I think, blind date podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how uncomfortable we can make you.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I love that we're all fat.
Yes. We do a lot of fat talk. We do a lot of fat talk.
I love that we're fat.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of being fat, do you feel like a lot of your friends secretly got in shape during COVID?
I am feeling that way.
I feel that way very much so.
Well, not so secretly, because now they're doing the 1 year ago. They're doing the posts. The posts are happening where they're showing their results.
I thought we were all supposed to be in on this together. I thought we were all going to gain weight and come out of this fat and sweaty. But no, some of my friends are out there in Speedos, and I'm like, you didn't have abs a year ago. What's happening?
It's sick. I think it's sick, and I think it's disgusting, and honestly, it's really hurtful too. I think it's very hurtful on a personal level, very fat phobic, very transphobic. If I can be honest, it just is very hard. I just don't trust anyone who lost weight during the pandemic. I don't trust them.
Exactly.
I don't trust them.
Were they in the house?
No, they weren't quarantining. I'll tell you that. No,
they were having secret meetings. They were having secret group workouts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
No.
So how has your summer been going?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not that I had kind of like a funny little breakdown in like February, like totally
Mental?
kosher. Yeah, like a cute little mental breakdown. Like it wasn't like crazy, but I like literally like sent my own ass to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay,
I was like, I'm done. I need to get out of LA. So I like visited a friend in Santa Fe for like 2 months, and then came back around May. I don't those dates don't add up, but I came back in May.
That's fine. You're a liar. It's okay.
I'm a liar. I was crazy. Don't have any memory of any of it. But then I came back and was like, okay, I'm like back in LA now. And then it's been all right. I like filmed a set for the first time, taped a set. Yeah, for HBO. It was cool. It was on a rooftop.
Oh yeah,
yes, we have questions about that because it was the HBO Pride comedy gig.
Right,
that's what you're talking.
Yes. And they very cleverly took their initials of home box office and they flipped them in a comedic way to do an all-inclusive Pride event called Human by Orientation, which is slightly clunky, one might argue.
Yeah,
it's
a little cringe. No. I mean, no, it's like a little like straight, like I feel like a straight person did that.
Yeah, there was like a meeting of straight people who were like, "How do we do this?" So,
and one out of touch gay guy was there,
right? Who was like, "Work,
passed
mama,
out,
sis, do it."
He was passed out, and he woke up and was like, "Yes," and then just
and they were like, "We got the approval."
Yes.
So that set, you guys are on the. It's a bunch of people. Meg Stalter did a set. You did a set.
Love.
Who else was on that?
Zach Noe Towers.
Oh yeah,
incredible. Yeah, some other people. I don't know.
And it was on a roof of a. Was it the parking garage at LAX?
Listen, that was the vibe. Like literally, we didn't know the location. They sent us the address like right before. And so a driver picked me up, which anytime, okay, there was nothing more chic, like Big Little Lies, like rich Marin mom, than like getting into a black like Cadillac and you're just in the back seat, like just looking out the window, like thinking about like poverty. You're just like, you're like passing by all the poor. Yeah, you're passing by the poor people and you're just like, oh God, that looks so hard. You know?
Could never be me.
Could
not
never.
In the back of this car.
You're like, oh, that looks so difficult. Like I'm like in satin. And then I like go, I get to the location. I have no idea what it is. And it was in operation, like it was still operating like a fruit produce distribution center. So it's where all the
in
fruit
downtown
comes.
So someone down below is like,
I think I know where it was.
Oranges, get your oranges, and you're doing jokes on the roof.
And it smelled like the smell was almost like expensive perfume because it was like musty and like there was like sewage, like oranges.
It was an oud.
Yes, it was like expensive. I was like, this is expensive. And then
wait. Is that like a straight people being like, let's put the fruits at the fruit distribution center?
It might be.
Oh,
it literally might. So then they walk us for what it seemed like was a mile. They walked us to this freight elevator, and this gentleman who I believe lives in the elevator.
Oh, wow.
He was like he opened it up, and I swear to God, there's like a bed in there. I was like, you live in this elevator, and like I'm like getting canceled from this podcast. Like I'm like classist. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm a socialist. Just FYI, I'm a socialist.
FYI, everyone.
I'm a socialist. Don't cancel me. And then I went in the elevator, and then they like take you to the roof, and yeah, it was all set up, production. It was crazy.
And all the clips are on YouTube. They're like really fun. I also feel like it was one of those things where were you able to advertise, like all the comedians on the bill, were you able to advertise to your audiences that you were doing that set? Or did they just like hire random people? There are 2 or 3 people in the audience who have earbuds in, like they're listening to something else.
That's hard. That's hard to hear.
Why would you say
I did
that?
not know that. I mean,
visible. I was like watching this set, and I was like, that woman is maybe listening to music while she's watching this comedy.
She's like listening to your podcast. Like she's like, I'm not listening to this tranny. No, like literally, like no. Some people, some of them were sorry. Yeah, I did my first T word on here, but basically, I'm trans for everyone. So basically,
socialist, trans. Listen,
trans,
don't cancel her.
Socialist, fat, trans, fat. But like literally, like some of them were friends. So like I knew some of the people. I didn't invite them. I think they just were friends with some of the production people. It's a small world. I don't know. And then some of them, I guess, were paid. I don't know. I truly don't know.
Well, it's probably easier to get paid extras tested and stuff than it would be for them to just like have randos come in. So that kind of makes sense.
But I really enjoyed the set. You know, you got some humdingers in there. Very funny. What?
I appreciate that. Sorry.
No, you go.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to say,
please do. He talks too much.
I apologize, Big Dipper. I just wanted to say that on YouTube, they immediately opened the comments, and it was like, I was prepared. Like, it's so funny because I was preparing myself for like whale or like tranny whale or like tranny rides a whale or like I was like already forming the mine were like
all aquatic themed.
And what was truly heartbreaking is that trolls are getting woke. And so they're not even going down that road because they know that no one will take them seriously. Literally, they were just like cringe. And I was like, no. I was like, I can't be like transphobic. I can't be like fatphobic. It's just like cringe. Like that's that's a safe neg. Like you can truly just call someone cringe because that's their feeling. I can't argue with their feeling. I can't be like, oh, I'm not. It's like, no, they think I'm cringe. And then one person said, ooh, this is pretty bad. And then underneath it replied to their own comment and said, oh, by the way, I'm gay. Like just like to make sure that like people knew that it wasn't like homophobic.
Just like you identified as, oh, by the way, I'm trans.
Like just like FYI, like
this is bad. Also, I'm gay. So
he said, this is bad. Comment below. By the way, I'm a socialist.
Like literally, they were like, just FYI, like I'm part of this community, and I do not like this.
Oh my god, I get cringe all the time on my music.
I never get anything like that.
What?
Really? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Whoa.
I mean, like
you're coming in real hot over here.
Okay. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Open the comments. Wait. So, how did you like? What first attracted you to stand up? I think stand up is like Meatball and I have this conversation all the time, and our listeners have heard it so many times. We talk about presenters. Like we feel like we're both good at like we can host, we can present, we can like have a bubbly attitude and like keep the volley the jokes back and forth. But stand up, like crafting a joke, deciding a tone, creating what's gonna happen in something as small as 5 minutes to as long as an hour. It's like that to me. You have to have a real obsession in order to want to dive into that and then go like, oh, if I switch the words, that'll land better. You really want to dissect the joke. So how did that become something you were interested in? Yeah,
first of all, you have to be mentally ill. You have to be a mentally ill person to even like think about going on stage and like doing something like that. But the answer is like pretty queer. I came up in Oakland, California. So very amazing, like queer, trans, POC kind of affirming place. And I literally I wasn't in the comedy scene at all. I was just a normal I was just like, like a everyday person. And then there was this program, like nowhere else in the world but Oakland. There was a program to teach trans women of color stand-up comedy.
Word.
I know.
I love Oakland.
Right? Oakland. Like, truly Oakland. Like, that's... And because they were like, it's empowering. We'll pay you money to do it. And then, like, at the end, you do this big performance in front of, like, 600 people. Like, in the community.
Wow.
It was true in a church.
It was, like, tethered to a farmer's market.
Yes, there was a farmer's market in the church. It was in like this historic black church And I loved it. I was hooked. I was like, oh my God. And it's funny because as a trans person, life is so difficult. And I felt like I found this thing that I was good at. And it was just so empowering to be like, oh my God, like when I'm out in the world, I don't have control over how people perceive me, how they might interact with me. But when I'm on stage, I have the power. It's like I'm the one. I think people who do drag, I feel like have a similar narrative of like, it's empowering to be the one who's controlling the space. Like I'm the one who's in control. Like it's a one-way conversation. I have the mic.
Yes.
You listen. And then that was just queer communities. And then when I started to branch out into doing comedy for just everyone, and my audiences were mostly cis people or straight people, it became something different of like, oh my God, I get to like make cis people uncomfortable. I get to make them feel just as uncomfortable as I feel every day. And it became something like kind of radical and sick of like, ooh, like, is this actually like radical, or is this a mental illness? I do not know, but
a little bit of both.
Like a little bit of both. Why not? But basically, like, I love that space of like getting to interact with cis and straight people, and kind of like, I have this new joke that I'm doing where I don't know, this might be cringe where you're like doing a stand-up joke on a podcast, but
no, do it. Dipper tries it all the time.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, shade. I caught that. But that was shade. But basically it's like, I say that, if I can get like 5 people in the audience to transition, I get an air fryer. Like being trans as an MLM.
From who? Who sent you the air fryer?
That's fucking fun.
It's Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox Inc.
Janet Mock is sending you the air fryer.
Yes, and then everyone laughs, and then I just go around. I'm like, who's trans? And then I like start looking around. I'm like, who could be trans? I'm like, you look a little trans. Like, you could do it, right?
Oh, and then my gosh.
And it's very confrontational, and I get really uncomfortable, and it's actually really funny. Like, it's a good time for everyone. I think.
Yeah, no, I do a joke where I ask basically if the audience knows what cruising is. And based on like the straight man's response, I'm like, so you've done it. So it's you. And like, you like really call them out and call them gay, and they do not like it. They like grab their wives. They start acting very macho. I love it.
I did this joke recently at an audience, and with an audience.
I call it. I perform at an audience. I'm not performing
at
for
an audience. That is so funny. But there was a sweet woman in the front row, and I was like, you look a little trans. I was like, could you do it? And then she got so uncomfortable. She grabbed her husband, and then she brought up her finger and then just pointed to her wedding ring. And I was like, because you're married, you can't be trans. And like the audience was just on, like, you could just feel the buttholes. Like, everyone was just so like on edge, and it was beautiful. I think possibly.
I think about all the like heteronormative straight people who literally they have no idea about the vast array of human identities when it comes to like gender and sexuality. And they're just like, unless you are married in a straight couple in a church, you're gay.
Yeah.
And that's it. And we're so entrenched in all of these other sort of like, identities and like fluidities, and like because it's our community, we spend all this time sort of like learning and like being open to it and thinking about it, and then it's like you're face to face with like, the larger group of people is just like, if it's not this, it's that, and I'm not into that, which is just so wild.
Yeah, I do feel I'm on TikTok all the time. Like,
I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
I never watch, right?
I watch. I have a burner
lurkers.
account.
TikTok
watcher.
I troll. I like troll and bully teens within an inch of their life. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I love to watch. And there are some trans people, or it kind of feels like cis people appropriating transness. It's getting kind of like weird and awkward out there. But there's like one woman who's like, hey y'all, like, and she like has like full white dreads, like truly like some sort of hippie person. She was like, guys, I've come to the conclusion, my pronouns are we, us. And I was like, oh my God. I was like,
schizophrenia rights.
Right, I guess it was just so. And then the follow-up video was her being like, "I'm getting a lot of comments about y'all being confused. I'm confused, okay? I'm trying to figure it out." And I'm like, oh my God. Like, some trans person's gonna get beat up because you are trying to like co-opt like trans identity, and like you are not trans. Like, I don't know. It's getting a little weird out there.
So wild.
We us is too much.
We us.
Yeah, we are us.
We are us.
We need
We us needs to take a break.
Yes.
We us.
We'll be right back. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Shop. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And we're back. Ooh, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was like the dirty riff.
I have a question for you, Nori. Do you know the musical Wicked?
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it live on Broadway, my friend. Mm-hmm.
Who was Elphaba?
Oh God, I wish I could tell you. It wasn't Idina. It was after her. If that helps. I don't know.
Probably Shoshana.
Probably.
Well,
okay.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. What were your thoughts on it?
I loved it. I was young. I mean, I was around 20. I think I was 20, and I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
What's
sounds
happening?
good. Well, I just ask everybody what that is, and then I ask them to do the Wicked riff.
Are you a singer?
I am not. Oh, honey, I'm not a singer.
Well, I'd like to. Can we just hear?
What's the riff?
Ooh, ah.
Oh, of course. Okay. Ooh,
ah. Perfect.
Ooh,
I
a little
loved
stank
it.
on it.
Ooh,
a
you
little
made it your
rasp.
own. You made it your own.
Where do you like to eat in LA?
Oh, I love to. Okay, first of all, I love to eat. I'm a huge fan of eating.
I feel like I want to go.
I want to eat
with
somewhere
you.
with you.
Oh my God, let's go out to
You
eat.
and Kim.
Let's get COVID. Let's
Yes,
get COVID.
bitch. Let's go today while I'm still unsure.
Yes. I love Koreatown. I love Korean barbecue. I'm a huge fan. I'm Korean. I love that experience, all the meat. It's like
Can I ask your
fun.
preference on the corn and the cheese at some Korean barbecue?
Yeah,
Love
at
it.
first I didn't like it, and then I grew to like it. I guess like the sweet corn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I grew to like it. It took a minute.
Sometimes, depending on the setup, if there's egg and sweet corn and cheese, you know, you have to like add that and cook it on yourself. But I went out with a friend of mine, and they had this setup where there were these like little sort of quarter circle trays around the main, and they filled it with all this other stuff that cooks over time. It was the first time I had seen that, because typically I had just seen the setup where it was like, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, because he like cracked an egg and was like, bye, and I was like, why did you give me that raw egg?
I love that little
egg.
And
then it cooked over time, and you were like, oh, now you can just like mix this in.
Yeah, I love like I feel like Koreans are so smart, because like our food is so expensive, like it's utterly expensive, and then you cook it yourself. And so I feel like Koreans are very just smart that way, where we're just like, okay, how can we get these white people to do the absolute most for the most money?
Right. Yeah. You're like, okay, so you just bring me all the supplies. Thank you so much.
Literally.
Yeah. Have you had these corn dogs? Cheese dog? What is it?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my, Two Hands. Have you been to Two Hands in the California market?
Okay. Literally last week, for the first time, I was like, I have time off right now for the first time in forever. She's booked. She's busy.
Yes. Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get those hot dogs. But the wait for Two Hands was like insane.
You put the
so
order
I went
in
to the
on
other
Postmates.
one. Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. I went to the other one, and it was fine. But I think the Two Hands is the one.
Two Hands
go
is
to.
the
give
one.
Give us the hack, Meatball.
It's not really a hack. You just get the potato corn. I don't like any of them with the hot dog in it.
Me neither.
I don't like the rice cake either. Yeah, it's the mozzarella, or at Two Hands you can do half mozzarella, half cheddar.
Ooh.
And so you can start off mozzie and then work your way down to a little cheddar at the end. It's delicious.
What you said?
Your
you put the
says,
order.
No.
You put the order in on Postmates.
You put the order in on Postmates like 15, 20 minutes before you're going to go get it, and then when you arrive, it's just sitting there ready for you, hot.
But Postmates
you can do pickup or delivery.
Oh, gotcha.
So you put the order in for pickup, and then you just like go grab it and eat it there while it's still hot.
Is it called Two Hands because like you're gonna have two, or is it called Two Hands because it's like,
You know what? I told someone to go there one time, and then he texted me on Instagram and was like, "Me and my boyfriend tried Two Hands last night," and I was like, "Inside you? Like, what are you talking about?" And then it was the restaurant, but I thought he got double fisted.
They fisted at the restaurant.
Whenever you say Two Hands, I just think of Jules. song about her
My
hands
are small.
What if she did a collab with that restaurant? Because they make so much money, they could get Jewel. They could get Jewel.
Don't hold it in her 2 tiny hands.
And she says it in Korean. She's like singing in Korean. I don't know.
Do you speak any Korean?
I speak very little Korean. I was born and raised in Kentucky. And my mom
was it Christian Kentucky? Is that
it was Christian County, Kentucky.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, there's the accent. It just jumped out.
County, Kentucky.
Honey, I got out of there. Like it's bad.
What's
it's real bad.
In Christian County?
What's going on there? A whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of straight nonsense. And it's the Bible Belt, so it's like white. You know, there wasn't one out person in my entire town.
Oh,
not
God.
One.
So
not one gay person.
Adjust. How did you figure out who you were?
It's like, you know, I've been in therapy since I was 18. So I've had I love therapy. Is like my favorite thing in the world. I think it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love therapy. I could not speak any highly more of therapy. You know what I'm saying? Of therapy.
Yeah.
But I had to like ascribe queerness to things that weren't queer, which I'm trying to like maybe write some jokes about possibly. I don't know. But like
Hal Sparks.
Like, do you know Mitch? Who's that? What's that?
What?
Sparks?
Hal Sparks is that actor who was not gay, who was on the lead of Queer as Folk on Showtime. And I remembering finding out, I like used to watch those, you know, rent the videos and like, you know, sneak them from the video store. And like,
I feel like only 2 of those guys were actually gay.
Right. And I remember when I found out that half that cast was not gay, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so it was a poorly laid joke. But anyways,
they're rebooting it. They're rebooting it, and I auditioned for. Well, actually, I did. I passed on it because every fuck. Okay, this is my rant right now.
Get it?
Yes, let's hear it.
Fucking role right now for trans women is like Megan Fox type, like 22, like 19 years old Megan Fox fetus embryo. It's like, honey, like I'm trans and like fat and ugly. Like, leave me alone. Can I please, like, can there be a trans role that's not like stripper hot girl? Like, I'm done. Like, stop.
There's no
stop.
I mean, that's the problem. They're more accepting now, and they're like, we're gonna start having trans people, but then it's like we want but it's like not accepting at all, because it's like we want this version of a trans.
They're like, have you seen the supermodels on Pose?
That's what
we're looking for. These type of women.
We don't want the real world trans.
Have you seen the goddess Trace Lysette portraying trans role? Can you bring that type of actress in?
Literally,
so annoying.
They want like a 1990 supermodel, kind of like Cindy Crawford. And it's like, babe, like, stop. Like, can I please play like some sassy, mean, like abortion doctor? Like, I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're clearly working on a pilot. We hear it's called The Sassy Abortionist.
I feel like I would be like an incredible abortion doctor in like a feature.
I love the idea of a trans woman being an abortion doctor.
I just hate the babies.
No, not even that. Just being like, like an advocate for like uterine health.
Yeah, I'm very like pro women's rights and an ally. Yeah. And no, there's something there. I think there's something very
there. There's something very real.
Yes.
So you were saying in Christian County, you had to ascribe queerness to things.
Yes. Well, like, okay, this is a very niche reference, but do you know like Mitch Hedberg by chance? Yes. No. Okay.
I always thought he was very queer.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So that actually feels so good to hear, because I was little and on watching Comedy Central, and he was on there, and I was like, oh, like, is this queerness? Like, it even though he's straight, I was just like, this is queer, right?
Didn't he kill himself?
Yes, that's queer.
That's very queer, yeah.
Very trans to kill yourself.
What a trans move. Okay.
Very trans. Wow. Okay. Too dark. We're going to cut that out. Got it.
No, we're here. Okay. We're here. No. We're on the ride. We're on the ride.
Okay. Your choice.
So then what was the big, see, back to the abortion doctor, your choice. What was the big move to get you out of Christian County?
Well, thank God I had like a tiger mom, like an Asian, like very strict Korean mom because I made really good grades and kind of like that little queer little thing inside of me that still wasn't like blossom. Because that's queer. If you're a queer person and you grow up in a place where you can't be queer, you have to internalize it and you have to keep it safe, you know, kind of a vibe. Yeah. And so I was like, yeah, like grades. That's going to get me. I was like, education, it's going to get me out of this town because no one leaves, everyone stays. And so I made really good grades and got into like a liberal arts school that was incredibly liberal and like too liberal. Like I had culture shock because it was like I came from a Christian school where they taught creationism and they didn't teach evolution. In art history, they put Post-it notes on the genitals of all the statues.
What?
Yeah. And you can take that off. I'm like, honey, that's removable.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna look at this dick.
I'm gonna look at the dick. Like what do you? I can put it, and then I can put it back. I don't know. Like
creationism in the school
in science class. Science class was creationism.
That's horrifying.
I know.
So you're in college and you're just having an awakening, basically?
Yeah. Well, that was my first cute nervous breakdown. It was in college and it was super cute. And the school very politely and very wonderfully supportively was like, wouldn't it be cool if you went to therapy? Like what? Like they're like, here's like a choice that's not a choice. Go to therapy right now. Or like, you know, but it's your choice. Wink, wink. And I was like, okay. So started going to therapy. And through that process was like, okay, I'm queer. Like I'm queer. I'm not straight. I'm something. And that's been a journey in itself. And that's been a longer journey than just like that's not just been centered around one event or moment.
Right.
But yeah, it was incredibly. And even it's funny too, because even at this liberal school, there still wasn't trans representation. Like I didn't meet my first trans person until I moved to New York and then I worked at Callan Lord, which is LGBT health center. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So I met so many trans people there and then had this like respect. I had such an adoration for them that I was like, this is something. Like something's here because the way that I look up to these women is more than just like, it was something very personal that I was feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that was and then I had this like, I don't know, there's other stuff too. But then, yeah, that was for me when I had a realization of like, okay, I'm not just gay, I'm trans. Like there's more to the story.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so incredible. And that you were working at Callan Lord too. That must have been a wild place to be at in New York. I remember people that got AIDS. Yeah, I remember stumbling in there like still hungover, like getting tested.
I gave so much pep to so many gay men. It was insane. Like literally like Fire Island season, which we would call fire season, is just truly insane. Like so much pep. Just like, okay, pep for this one. And this was before prep. So before prep was an option. It was all about the pep. Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know about PEP is post-exposure prophylaxis, which you can take up to 72 hours after a possible exposure to HIV. And
Sooner the better. Sooner the better.
Sooner the better. And so it's sort of the it's not the equivalent, but it's because it doesn't matter what your orientation is to take PEP, but people equate it to like the morning after pill, the sort of like the proactive sort of whoopsie daisy from the night before.
Yes.
I want to talk to you. Okay, so that's an incredible journey.
Is this podcast sponsored by Truvada? It's like Truvada. No, I'm kidding.
I wish.
But I want to talk. So this very cool thing. So then obviously, then you found comedy in Oakland, which is incredible. Yes. But so you just mentioned that you had a little bit of time off. You're booked and blessed. You recently wrote on this Hot White Heist. It's like a radio play. It's like an Audible original podcast comedy thing starring Bowen Yang and Jane Lynch and so many people, right?
Yes.
What was that like writing comedy for like a podcast vibe? That was my first room, like my first writer's room. And it was such an incredible experience because
everyone was queer. So every writer, which in the like normal world, you'd be lucky if one person was queer. Every single one, the showrunner, and it was produced by Alan Cumming. And so he was in and out of the room, and it was just like such an incredible experience. I got to do a lot of character development for the trans character and really like kind of have the trans character be very nuanced and kind of come from like some really real places that were inspired by some of my experiences. And it was just like a very affirming, wonderful place to learn, because I learned so much about how to be in a writer's room from that experience.
Wow.
We were just, and Meatball and I were just talking about this. Like, did you just get like scooped up? Like, was someone in the room who was like, oh, Nori, you should do this?
So Twitter has been a huge place for me, and I've gotten so many of my things from Twitter, which is like, yeah. So anyone out there, start a Twitter. Like, you can maybe meet Alan Cumming. I don't know. But like Twitter, like that's where it's at. So Adam Goldman is the showrunner and the creator of this series, and he reached out to me and was like, I love your Twitter. Like, do you want to?
That's so crazy.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm free. Like, it was just so, yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
I love that. That is such a cool experience. And did you
I
do
feel
it
like
all?
That's how a lot of people are getting bigger now. Like, I only knew about Z-Way from her Twitter interactions, and then when she started during the pandemic doing the things on her Instagram. So it's like, it's insane.
And now she's like, has a Showtime show. It's like crazy. Yeah.
And Demi Lovato ripped off her whole steez.
She did? I'm so sorry. They did?
What do you mean?
Yes, they did. All of the advertising and everything is like almost identical in color and style to Z-Waves.
Oh.
And what's Demi up to?
She's got a talk show now.
Oh.
They got a talk show. Ooh, goddamn.
Yeah. Well, they said recently, like, if people mess up, that they're okay with it. They're like, it's fine. Literally.
Just use we and us.
Yeah, they were like, I go by we and us now.
they're weenus now.
They're weenus.
Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Grindr screenshots.
Ooh. And we're back. And as said, we're going to talk about some Grindr screenshots.
So your Instagram is
the Grindr conversation.
Are we doing this? Oh my God, we're doing this.
Like you don't want to do this?
Oh my God, we're doing this? On my public Instagram that anyone can look at?
That is full of screenshots of interactions on Grindr.
God.
It looks like mostly Grindr, but maybe some other apps. Do you find most of your romantic interactions happen via app?
Yeah, well, okay. Grindr for me is more about it was more for like validation. Like it really was like I rarely ever I could count on one hand the times that I've met someone in real life from Grindr for a hookup. Like truly for me is like there's a lot of like straight guys on there who are just like, you're hot, and like it's just very like it's fun and like whatever. But for like realistically where I hook up would be like OkCupid or like Tinder. Yeah. Because Grindr's kind of scary for a trans lady a little bit.
I can imagine. Do you get a lot of like very rude comments?
Just intense. I mean, it's like a lot of like holes and a lot of like you're just like it's like 8 a.m. on a Tuesday and it's like an asshole like in your face. I don't know. It's just a lot.
So it's like a methed out booty hole.
It's a methed out booty hole that's like I'm in your house and you're like, how? Like it's crazy. The reason why I would do Grindr is because like the type of guy that would reach out to me, and this was earlier on in my transition where like I feel like now I'm in a different place just in terms of like my own development, but like hot guy. I'm talking like the hottest straight guys who are like, they're like 24 and they're like the hottest guys you've ever seen in your life.
Right.
And they're just like, they're literally just like, you're so gorgeous. And like, you're what I'm attracted to. Like there's something so affirming about that unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
We,
you know what I
we
mean?
talked about this.
We
I think
talked
we
about-
talked about this a while ago. We talked about wedding rings. Like, what is it about when a man has a wedding ring on that you're just like, well, I'm going to ruin your marriage now? Like,
Yes.
you're like, it just makes them hotter. And people
Well,
And,
I don't
like,
think that's
yeah.
the same thing, but okay.
No,
I think it's like
no, I
different
think
when like someone tells
affirmation
me that
from
I'm like
dumb
super hot and they're really hot. I'm like, yes, that makes me feel good about myself because a hot person is telling me I'm hot.
Exactly.
But like,
Right.
a married man telling me that I'm hot, I'm it's like fine. If he's really hot, then I'm like, yes.
I guess
That
what I was
double
reading into
means
it was affirmation from like, straight guys who would only say that on the app, but never like date you out in the world. Which
I'd
is
be like,
a
come
narrative
over
I
and wreck
hear a
this
lot.
hole. Oh, come wreck my hole.
Yeah, it's like it's yes, exactly. Wreck my hole. Like what it is like it's like this real if this really hot person thinks I'm hot.
Right.
Am I hot? And it comes from a very like self-esteem issue place. Like, and luckily I have grown to where, I don't really need that anymore. And also my taste has changed. Like taste, that's a weird word to use. It's not taste. Like I'm not really into straight guys anymore. It's just been so
Gotcha.
painful. It's been such a hard road to try to date straight men. And so I now pretty much only date like queer people or like, trans guys or non-binary people are so hot. Like, not in a weird way. That wasn't like a weird, like, oh, non-binary. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm non-binary. I'm a non-binary trans person. So I go by she and they. So it's like, that's so much more affirming to me now. Like, that's what's affirming. Like, it's affirming for someone to understand me and not have to explain like who I am to the person and have that person be like, oh, want to suck my dick? It's like it's not good for me. It's not good for me.
Sidestep,
even if they're hot.
We just had a guest on who is a trans person, and they were talking to us about being fetishized and like trying to spot the difference. Do you ever feel like you can't tell if you're being fetishized or?
Well, unfortunately, I think when it comes to straight men, it's the whole thing. Unfortunately, it's like, I think I'm always being fetishized by straight men because like, Big Dipper was saying, like, I'm like, I don't think they would never date me publicly. They would never, ever, like, I would never meet their parents. Like, like it's very much about sex and like sex only. And I do blame like the society that we exist in for that, because what's so sad is that all these hot men love diverse people,
right?
But because of society and patriarchy and white supremacy and like all those things that we exist in, they are not even allowed to publicly love us. And so then they hurt us because of this, like, they hate themselves for being cowards. And so like, you know what I'm saying? It's just trans people really get the brunt. Cycle. Yeah, they get the brunt of a lot of weird political stuff. And our identity is not political, but it's made political.
Yes.
And it's just like, it sucks.
Yeah. I want to read some of these that you've posted because to me they're so funny. Yes, they're so funny. This person wrote to you, "Hi, short profile you got there." And then like the next day wrote, "Even shorter reply, LOL." Your response was, "Okay, you're actually kind of a bitch." This other person wrote to you, "Were you at REI today?" Your response, "Absolutely not."
Oh my God.
And then this one is great too. They write, "Hey." You write, "Hello." They write, "What brings you on here?" You write, "Community service."
Oh.
Listen.
Because you're out here educating the youth.
I'm educating. The thing is, it's like I was telling my friend the other day, I want a museum for my Grindr messages. I want a museum. I want like a place where they can live forever. Yeah.
You should just start... You should start a separate Instagram account.
That's true.
For horrible Grindr messages.
That's true. Did you see my Elder Plum Chronicles? That's my favorite.
Is it the yes.
So this missionary from this Mormon missionary got my number. And he lives in Christian County, because I still have my same number from then. And he like started messaging me, and I was like, I'm just gonna play around with this guy because it's so funny. And the result is me telling him that I went to a sex party and got COVID and then I was in the hospital, and him just like believing me. And like, it's way, I'm not explaining it very well, but it truly is one of my favorite things that's ever happened in the world.
Imagine
it's like,
sending
it's really
this
good
to a number you don't know. Hey, God loves you. Don't forget it. 2,000 years ago, people found hope in a star. Let's spread hope this Christmas season of arguably the worst year ever. Send me a message if you want some joy or want to know how to share some with others. Sorry, this is way random. I just felt like I should text you today. Merry Christmas. Out of the blue comes to your phone.
Yes. And his name is Elder Plum. So it's just
not Elder Plum.
It's Elder Plum. So
it's
the whole
clue
thing
game
is just
of Christian County.
And every time I kept trying to shock him, he kept just coming back like non-judgmentally. And so people were actually rooting. People like out there in the world were rooting for us to like get together, because it was just getting really intimate. It was getting kind of hot. It was hot.
Yeah. Actually, it was hot.
Actually, you know what? It was fucking sexy.
It was hot. Let's be real. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. What a wonderful time. Thank you so much for being here, Nori. We had a wonderful time. Why don't you tell everyone where they can follow you, see these fun Grindr comments and your special?
On Instagram, I am Nori Reed. And on Twitter, I am real Nori Reed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The realness.
Yes.
Okay,
thank
amazing.
you all so much for listening to this episode of Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. Don't forget that our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss a show, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Our Instagrams are Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball or Sloppy Pod. Thanks so much. Goodbye. Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitt.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.